Hey there guys, welcome back to another episode. In today's episode we'll be starting off by building ourselves some tortilla makers. Perfect. So in between episodes I also built these cattle farms because cattle are good, I guess. I don't really know what I'm trying to say, but there's some cattle farms. Perfect. And there is some beef farms, also some cattle farms I guess. And then all we need to do next is just build two of these. And then we just gotta build both of them, and then we can build one of them. Perfect, because these go one every 30 seconds, and these goes one every minute, right? So we need two of these for every one of these. So that way we can get started on that. And then from that we can also then see how many more we're going to need. So it looks like we're going to need one more, which is a-okay. So to do that we literally just need to go like this, build both of these, and we're going to need two more. So we'll just go something like that. Oopsies. Not you yet. I think I'm just gonna rebuild you real quick. If I could rotate all you lot. And I don't remember how that was put in, but does not look bad. Beautiful. Alright, so we got 4 farms, we got 4 tortilla makers, we got 4 corn farms. So that should be beautiful. Alright, so our next issue is, by the looks of it, it's going to be ponchos, which really sucks. Because ponchos weren't a cheap, were like not a cheap investment for us to begin with. Whereabouts could we make some more ponchos? I guess technically we're just gonna make them down here though, right? Like, doesn't really matter where, but we need to find a good place to make them. Perfect. So if we could, I don't feel like putting them there. No, not there either. Could we make like ponchos here? I guess that should work though, right? I can't see why that wouldn't work. Could I rotate you? Perfect. Then if I could just pop you just there. The next question now is just going to be about, I guess, is there an easy way to build these type of farms? Which my first answer is just no, there is not. Which, I mean, it's not too far off the overall answer, but you know, either or. Here you go. I just need 2 more of these. I'm just going to build you like so, and then you should be nice and simple because you should just be something like this. Perfect, and then just a warehouse just there, then a rodeo. Beautiful. Alright, so now if we just build it like that, and then you build that like that, did not mean to upgrade you, but it's okay, don't worry about it. Beautiful, so the ponchos should be good, bananas are good, beautiful. Alright, so was there anything else we can... Oh, well, there we got a colony, which, not gonna lie, is pretty sick, because it also means that we can do something else. I don't remember. I think I saw hospitals, which is always handy. I don't remember what our post office is. No, not yet. Perfect. Could we get started with the bombings? Yes, we can. Okay, this is pretty good. This is very good. Alright, perfect. Could we get started with it up here? I just want to zoom out a bit. What is that? Construction? What construction is this? I don't even know there was construction stuff here. Oh, perfect. So I'm going to assume we can't build it up there then. Well, technically we can. I just don't think it's a good idea. I'm trying to find like an area where it's like there's not any of these. I mean, a helium pocket should be pretty handy as well. Can we start on the helium? What do we need for the helium? Saltpeter from the old world. And this is, I'm going to assume that's in the new world, and then this needs to be built. I'm going to assume this doesn't even matter where it needs to be built. But anyway, this stage we're busy. This stage we're very busy. So we're going to need, how many do I want to build? So all these get to be doubled. Perfect. So we're going to need, I'm going to think we're going to need 2 of these every one of these, especially when they get doubled. I think at this stage, because I'm not 100% sure, I think we'll build 1 1 1. So we'll need 2 of these. Yeah, we'll build 2 of these. I don't know why I decided to build them there. We'll build them out here. Actually, I think if we could actually double everything off the bat and just go like this, and we're going to need 2 of yous. Perfect, and then we're going to need 2 of yous as well. Beautiful, and then we're also going to need 2 of yous. Perfect, and then last but not least, we're going to need the 2 of yous, which shouldn't be nice. Which should be nice and simple because it should just be something like this. Like that, beautiful, and then it should just be connecting all you lot with the roads. Beautiful, and then it's just going to be something like this. Alright, perfect. I'm thinking if we could double it, not now but like later. I think we can all be okay with doing something like that. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Perfect. And now if we could upgrade all of it, although we will need a warehouse, which will just pop just there. And then we're also just going to need another road just surrounding it there. Beautiful. And then now if we could just upgrade it all by going like so. There you go. Perfect. And then we're just going to need another road just to connect you about there. Does that work? Not gonna lie, looks good. Looks good. Could I just rotate you as well while we're here? Perfect. So you're making these, you're making that. Beautiful. There we go. So we got bombings. The next question is just about to see how many we need. Perfect. We're making about 4 a minute. We have enough. That is perfect. That is beautiful. And then, is there anything else we could do? What do you guys want? You guys want ball sports and whatnot? Although next issue is we don't have enough. Holy shit, we've lost $1 million. I'm gonna assume you just bought about $1 million worth of pocket watches, because holy smokes, that's not good. And then bombings and sewing machines. So sewing machines is more or less the next issue, just because sewing machines is quite a difficult thing to obtain quite a lot of. That's not too bad either. Okay, so now if we could go back to the old world, if we could go back down here. Yep, if we could see our massive fleet. I'm kidding. I don't remember what we wanted to do. Like from the last episode, what we just recorded the fact that we needed to build the cattle farm, and then we build bombings as well this episode. And we have more than enough time to do something else with today's episode. So, let's just see, you are full, which is perfect. Could I get you started on something else for today? So we've got steam motors, right? Which is building.
Curious.
Oh, we already have 52 steam motors, which is perfect. Holy shit.
My bolts should be sinking under the...
I don't like that. I really don't like that. Alright, perfect. Let us build this, the monument. I forgot what it is. Okay, can we start this phase as well? Because it's going to be like 10 minutes. Hell yeah. This should be nice and simple. Yep, perfect. Perfect. So this is now going to be fuel, right? So if we get... That's actually pretty expensive for fuel, okay, maybe let's not get started with fuel straight away. What about we get started by building ourselves what I want to say workers monument, but that's not right. It was not a pier, must be engineers. Not a steamship pier, a commuter pier. Are you telling me we've already built a commuter pier? Oh, it's this one. Perfect. There we've got a commuter pier. That is so cool. Perfect. And this is our second island. Wait, what's your population? 1500. What's yours? Yeah. So this is our second island. Although not necessarily. It's our most profitable island. Because all this shit.
Stores are inundated.
Although we technically stopped selling it quite a while ago. No, Beryl, shut up.
You bit off more than you could chew.
So what do we need? So we're going to need Oh, wow, I was going to say wood and all that shit, but we don't need any of that. 50, 40, 30. What about say? Oh, perfect. 50, 40, 30. Oh, that works perfectly. 50, 40. Perfect. So what we're going to need, 50, 40, 30. Perfect. We're just going to grab all of it. And if you wouldn't mind coming up there, then we can build a commute up here between these two islands. And then we can add another 500 of our population to this island, right? Which should be very handy. So this is Captain Tobias, right? So I remember something like this. I think we were buying soaps by selling, I want to say schnapps. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. So we're buying soaps, which we're just going to sell. So, yeah. It doesn't really matter. Perfect. Black tea, that's pretty cool. That's just bread, though. It's not black tea, that's just bread. Sure. There's not really anything else I can really bring in, is there? No. I just really wanted the extra storage from these depots. Perfect. So that should be you heading off there. Yep. Perfect. Okay. Let us see what we can do down here. Perfect. So these are tractor barns. Perfect. Do we have anyone with quite a lot of spare space? This one. Perfect. So I'm just going to quickly try and figure out how this works. So we have more than enough money to test it. So if we could go like this. Perfect. So now you are full. Then we can build ourselves a tractor barn. Although probably not the best idea to run it that way. Just because the tractor barns are pretty expensive. Could I pop you just down here? Yeah. And then I'm just going to need to... There you go, 244. That's good, that's good. And then if I could now attempt to build a tractor barn. There you go. Oh, we're going to need the warehouse just there as well. So tractor barn has been built. Build a fuel station. Alright, whereabouts? How do we build a fuel station? It's just like that. Perfect. 40. Okay, so we're going to need more people as well. 15. Okay. How big is your range? Oh, that's pretty good. I mean, that's pretty good. Okay. So if I could pop you like just there, does that work? It does. And then we're going to need to build you, but first we're going to need some more resources. So to get resources, all we need to do is go down here.
Ready the ropes? Go
into you. Select you. We're going to need 2 of yous and probably 1 of yous, and then we can call that a day, and you can come up here. And then, ooh, sorry, my throat's been a bit icky lately. Oh my goodness, Arthur, shut up, boy, shut up. Alright, let's just build you because we need more pigs anyway. Perfect. So I'm just not 100% sure how this works. So we're going to need some more people. Instead of doing that, could I just come up here and could I just... Have you not arrived yet? It's like that, and then like that. Would you mind hurrying up a bit, dude? We have things we need to do today. Transit, nope. I don't know. You're looking pretty salty. Although I don't actually think we need that guy anymore, but that's besides the point. Okay. Let us just quickly wait 4.5 minutes just for this guy to arrive down here, and then hopefully everything will go nice and smoothly as soon as he arrives. And hopefully he arrives because your boy has stuff he needs to do today. Next issues, we also can't do too much until you arrive from down here. No, wrong ship. I don't remember. Pickle. And you? Oh, you're only down there. Not gonna lie, which is a lot better than, a lot faster than how this guy got up here. I mean, technically they are floating against the wind, which makes sense. Sadly, it does make sense. Oh goodness. Perfect. There you go. I think now we can slow down just a regular speed. Perfect. And then we got a commute up here.
Making the best of what dog's bodies you have.
I'm sorry, what? Oh, we need a road. We need a road. There you go, happy? There we go. Perfect. Alright. Good. Okay, I think that's all that we need. Beautiful. There we go. So now we've got more than enough people on this island. Now we're just waiting on the ship to arrive from down there. Is there anything else we could do in the meantime while we're waiting, or is this just gonna have to be one of those fast forward a bit more episodes? Honestly, I think so. Honestly, I very much think so. How much steel do you have? 86, that's not too bad. I don't like how you've done that there. Could I swap you for bricks, please? Thank you. Okie dokie. I really like this little island. I could build you. Alright, perfect. Could we go here? Have you arrived? Are you close to arriving? Mr. Gazelle, if you wouldn't mind making your way down here, just in case we need some more resources. I think that's you here. Beautiful. Alright, just keep swimming, let's just keep swimming. I guess the issue is like the wind is just a bit of a pain. Look how fast this guy's swimming compared to this guy. Alright, look at this nonsense. Alright, perfect. Alright, okie dokie, come on. Come on, lads. Come on.
Admiral.
You're so slow.
Just say the word.
I guess stuff also says wait, right? So this is a clipper who's like designed to like go a lot quicker. This guy's a lot slower. So possibly should just build a couple more clippers just so we can actually transport goods. So, oh, there's a mailbox.
Day followed day of dreary trudge.
Okay, perfect. So you have arrived, so which means we can drop off this. Then technically we could set it back to regular. Then we can build ourselves a fuel station to deliver fuel to the tractor barn. Notice the fuel station is a loading platform for trains. Indeed, the fuel station requires oil from your oil harbor. Okay, so I was right in thinking that would be required. Okay, perfect. So now down here we just need to figure out what we want to do. Perfect, so I need to move you. We're going to need to get rid of this road. We're going to need to move you just there, yep. And go something like that. Beautiful. Then deliver it to the tractor barn. Anything else, or is that good? I think that's all good. So now we're just waiting on the train to go straight across instead of heading all the way in. And we have a train coming out anyway. There's a train, or there's one of the trains. Beautiful. Yes, we're only using one of the trains at this stage. Can I upgrade you? Not yet. Okay. Hopefully you're still pretty full.
Let old Beryl take her slice.
Oh, there we go. That's right, Beryl. Okie dokie, perfect. So there you'll arrive just there. And then hopefully you will move some of your oil question mark. There you go. Beautiful. And you should drop off your oil just there and then it should double. Perfect.
Better than I predicted.
Oh my goodness, workforce halved. Oh goodness. So productivity's doubled. Workforce required is halved. And you produce extra grain. Dude, that's crazy. Okay, perfect. So, technically, since we built that one, technically we could. Why was it delete? Okay, so we're going to need 1, 2,
What ambitious plans.
3,
Healthy competition.
4,
Astounding. Can you teach me about this new invention?
5. Alright, perfect. So we're going to need 5 of these. Could I go back down there? Thank you. Could I go back down? Thank you.
We don't need you dragging us down.
I have you down as a 1.
Ship constructed.
So there's 4 out of the 5. Also going to need a tractor barn. We'll just need to build right there. Could I build you? Could I V all this just to make sure? Wait, why is it like that? What do you mean only 2 out of 6?
A competitor's island is under siege.
So wait, do we only... What? I think we just build as many. I'm gonna lie, that's the only option that really makes sense. Could I G this? Perfect. Oh, could I also slow down a bit? We don't need the world running overtime the entire time. Perfect. And we're also going to need a tractor barn for you. So you're just going to pop right there. Perfect. And then we're going to need a couple more of these. And it's just going to be nice and simple because we're just going to put a tractor barn just around there. Which means we're out of steel, which is A-okay. Because, do you know why that's okay? Because we're going to go grab a clipper, which his name is Condor. Oh, we're going to grab one of this. Oh, perfect. We've already got one down here. Oh, no. No, so you're not here to do that. You're here to buy this and then go
than you imagined.
to the new world, which is called
I can finally let go
Manola.
that
Thank
pent-up
you.
gas.
Beautiful. And then, oh, well, that's why the ship
Don't
is
tell me I've
flipping
missed another appointment.
ship of the line. Oh, you don't want a ship of the
More
line.
than ready.
And then you could just come down here. You just join one of these as an escort, and then that will call it a day. Perfect. Do we have? Nope. Franklin's down. Condor, Franklin. All right, Franklin, come to Swanbeak and pick up some steel for us, please. And then let us just make sure that Condor isn't wasting time today. Nah, it looks all good. Perfect.
Stations.
I guess technically you can come here and you can grab these materials. Perfect. And then you can... Could we resume the game? Thank you. and then you can come back up here for us today. Which not gonna lie, is gonna be pretty handy. We've finished building our rigid air hangar construction, which is finished phase, which means we are nearly good. Perfect. So now we just need aluminium. Kind of sucks we don't have any aluminium right now. Do we actually not have any aluminum? Like any? Like at all? No, we don't. Damn. Damn, that kind of sucks.
Frigate first class.
Okay, perfect. Could we go back up here? Could we go to an aluminum, to a bauxite deposit? Could I build said bauxite deposit? Could I build said this one? Are you positive? How on earth are you still blooming negative? With all these people. Okay, I guess we can't really get too upset at that. And then could I grab one of yous? I'm just gonna pop you literally just right there. Are you a gold mine? Iron deposit, don't really need you. Wait, why can't I build you though? What do we need to build you? We need artisans to build you. Charcoal kiln, hell yes. There you go, perfect. While we're here, we're just also going to need one of these. An aluminum smelter. I don't think there's anywhere else I can move you to that's going to increase your number. Nah, it's okay. Perfect. Because the next issue is like
Of course.
1
Come
minute
join us.
30. This will now go to 1 a minute because it's had 0.5%. And the next issue is this one's already at 1 every 6 a minute. So just too many. Just not required anymore. Beautiful. So they'll start making some aluminium. Do we have any extra like spare aluminium down here at the capital? Oh, 57. That's not too bad. Could we also buy this barrel share away from her because she was being a bit of a bumty. 67,000. You mad? You're mad if you think I'm just gonna spend 67,000. Alright, Wild Swan, come down here, please. Come down here, baby licious. Perfect. And what you're gonna do? What you're gonna do for me to me? We're gonna grab some of this. What it's called? I honestly forgot what it was. It's like aluminium, right? Aluminum. Or else are you? There you are. Perfect. And if you wouldn't mind bringing that all up to move ship to the old world and bring it up to Bingus for us. Bingus for the dingus. Perfect. Is there any? Yes, and where is he? Yeah, they're up there as well. Okie dokie, perfect. Could we now, at this stage, go back to the old world? Could I slow time down a bit as well? Oh, wrong one. I guess technically, since we just bought the other one from down here, if I could bring you back. And then if now at this stage, if we could go up here again and call that a day trip.
A farm? We know.
Why not steal? Okay, that's right.
What brings you here, Matt?
We're just going to need to go like this. We're not going to be able to go just like that. We'll need to go like this first, then like this. Oh, you don't even need to hold shift anymore. Although, that's more or less brings me to the next question. Does this help at anything at all? Like if it's just the 216? I'm thinking they'll just need to wait on that. Just need to make sure. Because like, this stage... I don't know, at this stage we make an extra 1-3. Like extra 1-3 goods. Perfect. And then, could we see if we get started on a steam harbor today? Steam shipyard. Not yet, but hopefully in the near future. Hopefully we can get started on a steam shipyard. Could actually get built another one. Hell yeah. That's sick. Oh my goodness, dude, I'm going to shoot down all your ships if you stop making fun of me. Alright, hopefully by the end of the next episode, hopefully we could have built this rigid airship hangar. But until then, could we? I just literally just want to build this last bit of this little piece of awesomeness. Franklin, grab us some this, please. Thank you, Franklin. You come down here, Franklin.
Route plotted.
Do we have a ship on their way? Yeah, we do. Where about you going? Oh, you're going back down there. You're Franklin. You are Guzzler. Oh, what's going on with our population? Oh no, that's not good.
Competitors' Island withstood an attack.
You're nearly here. You're nearly here, mate. You're nearly. You're so close.
Ship constructed.
There you go. There you go. Beautiful. And then, last but not least, we're going to need some more. This. I just want to see. Does that make a difference? Okay, so another 50%. So 77. Is that half? No. What's half of 144? 72. Yeah, actually, that is actually plus 50%. It's 216 take 72 is about 144. Yeah, makes sense as those numbers work good. Okay, there you go. You've just arrived.
Change things, I'll grant you.
He's just arrived down there. Now we just need to make sure that the oil's working. There you go. Perfect. I guess my next issue is just about seeing whether or not it actually makes a difference. Like whether or not it's actually required for us to have any more. Tractors, base 200%, pretty much 286. Not 100% sure. 286 is the perfect one. Especially this one's 229. You should be good though, right? 294. I mean, not gonna lie, I'm not gonna complain. That's already much better than what it was. Next issue is oil, which we've already got quite a lot of now, right? Tractors. Okay, perfect. So I just want to see, do you stop at 200? Nah, you should go up as well. So the next issue is, I'm not 100% sure why we got 241, 244 here when you only need 216. I'm thinking there might be another reason later on in the game why we need 216 or 244, but at this stage it's not required. Okay, could I build another couple of these? Agricultural silo. I'm going to assume that's probably the reason for the fertilizer. But the next issue is fertilizer is like quite a difficult thing to get started with, so that's why we just never did it. Perfect. If I could just quickly go on by building you and by building you, and then if I could just build you just so you get started for us today, and then like so, and then we're just going to need that bit just like that. Perfect. Oh, I don't know why it's got running like that, but there we go. So we got 5. I just want to make sure, is that all we're going to need? And we go there, just make sure that's all we need. Yeah, perfect, that's all we need. Beautiful. We can get rid of you now. Do we have any other ones we can get rid of? Not, but But the next thing is we can now also start getting. Oh, technically we can destroy all of this, right? This, and then hopefully next episode we can get started with potatoes. Okie dokie, beautiful. Alright, cheers. Bye bye.